actually at the heart of it about connecting communities and bringing dignity to communities. Communities that are cut off by rivers, that flood during the rainy season, become perilous obstacles for members of communities to cross, to get to school, to get to clinics, to access services. And so the President declared this a presidential project that they were going to build 288 bridges across 6 provinces in South Africa over 3 years. And we've been to a few of them, and here we are in Mpumalanga today, in KwaMhlanga, launching 4 in this round.
President, I'm very excited about this project. You know, when you had deployed me as minister, there's no minister of defense I didn't lobby to say, and I'm very proud, I was very proud today to see these bridges coming to reality. Because they look small, but the devastation of lack of small bridges in riverlets is major. I can tell you all sorts of horror stories. You think it's a small river, they used to sweep the little ones off when they try to cross a flooded river. Each time there was a rain, we'll be praying instead of enjoying the rain. So I'm also very excited also to see Public Works coming to the party. And I must say, one of the joys really of this deployment is to work with men and women in the Defense Force. I need to discipline, but not to line, but straight foot. So, Defense Force President, we not only are part of the bridges, ukuthi nje asikhwele phezu kwendlu sibatshela abantu into esiyenzayo mara tinkwele kancane nje ezimbalwa nje ngithi la kwa-Defense President, I've opened brand new houses built by the Defense Force itself. Brand new houses. Also ukuthi nje asikhwele phezu kwendlu sibatshela abantu into esiyenzayo. The Defense Force is also very active. I've been to different schools where they built as schools. So it's safety was not only to look at the borders, at the air, on the ground, but it's to create safety wherever they think things are unsafe, including these rivers. And for that, I'm very grateful and humbled to be part of this program, because as I say, there's no Minister of Defense that I didn't lobby. So now I can lobby myself with Minister Wedlen to say Sila Saka will be food. Because indeed, yes, there are big rivers, but these riverlets were a big problem. As Department of Education, we had identified more than 100 areas of riverlets that we wanted Defense and Public Works to help us with. And I'm glad that Public Works knows how many they are building. Here, I'm told it's 4 in this area, multiple of them in KZ, and multiple of them in Eastern Cape. And as I say, when you see this one, you don't know how big this program is. It's a major program, and I'm very grateful for it. So, as departments, the Department of Defense, we're committing ourselves to continue to work. As I say, it's really able, disciplined, hard-working, and highly skilled officers that we have in the department that can do more. So as the Department of Defense, we're very grateful to have this opportunity, not only to defend, but to also make sure that people are safe. So having said that, President, ngibonga umsebenzi esunikiwe with defense, phinde ngibonge nomsebenzi omuhle owenziwe ukuthi uzo-address isitshaba sawo. I always warn people that I'm a teacher. If no one stops me, I can go on and on for the whole day. So, President.
One of the things I have insisted on in our work in government is that we must work together, and departments must be willing, able, and in some cases forced to work together. Because in order to advance the interests of our people, we can only effectively do so by working together. Now, this is a wonderful project of building rural bridges that enabled us to work together as a whole of government, bringing together various departments. So the work resided, the key responsible department was the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure. And Deputy Minister Zikalala, at the time Deputy Minister today, he then took on the task to mobilize the resources and other departments. Satolobuti, a Department of Defense and Military Veterans, has the engineering capability to build bridges, because laba amasoja, and it is so wonderful that they have developed such great skills that they use in peace times, and they've been doing so not only in our country but also in our region. A few years ago, when there were floods, we sent them to Zimbabwe to go and build bridges. And that is when I saw the capability of our defense force to build bridges, because laba amasoja, and it is so wonderful that they have developed such great skills that they use in peace times, and they've been doing so not only in our country but also in our region. A few years ago, when there were floods, we sent them to Zimbabwe to go and build bridges, and that is when I saw the capability of our defense force. Uguti, they don't only defend the people of South Africa during wartime, but they also advance the interests of South Africans during peacetime. Masishayeleni defense force yethu izandla. Uma nibabona beme lapha begqoke i-uniform, bangoma-general, bangoma-major general, nihlale nazi ukuthi they have engineers. Some of the top-class engineers we have in our country are in the defense force. So the skill that they have developed as they wage war, and fortunately we don't wage war as South Africa with any country, we just are peacekeepers. When there's a war, they'll be able to build bridges, to take their tanks over bridges, but today they help to build bridges, to take young people over the river to school, to link communities, to make sure that our communities are linked, and at a social level, the public infrastructure that they put in place is well constructed. Ngithi ukhismusi nuhle kahle. Laba bazohamba emgwaqweni nihambe kahle. Laba abaphuzayo ningaphuzi ngendlela lapho uzokhohlwa negama lakho. Mandla